Thank you for your input tonight. Some great text messages, some great emails, some great songs are playing on Absolute Radio 90. Supergrass, Extreme, Groove Armada and Oasis there's Supersonic, plus also some Bon Jovi, which has proven very, very popular. Thank you for your emails and your text messages about Bon Jovi. I make it, 22 minutes past 10. Iain Lee will be here at 11. Here he is.
Read one.
What?
Read one of these good texts that you claim to have had.
There are loads here. I've got 10 messages on Twitter.
Read one of the good texts, not the Twitter. Read one of the good texts.
Hey, great show. Just got in from work after a hard day. Would love to hear some Nirvana Unplugged to chill out if possible.
That's a good text, is it?
Well, it's not. It's not Iain Lee, you're horrendous, and I have to delete most of those before 11.
I consider that to be a great text.
Hey Ben, great show, mate. Oh, that's the same one I just read. Thanks for Bon Jovi. Try texting earlier in the week, but no luck. Love the show, says Joe.
So to you, a good text is when someone is sticking their tongue right up your bottom. That's a good text, is it?
Well, when they say they're enjoying the music, as a DJ, I would say that I'm doing a good job then.
Okay, it's interesting.
Let's pull your show to pieces after 11, shall we?
Let's. It doesn't take much tearing. There's very little thread holding it together.
Like that, and the House of Cards would come crashing down.
I forgot to bring the cards today. We're screwed. We've got literally nothing.
What? Listen, you're clearly in an aggro mood, so what is on the show this evening?
Don't start with me, Jones.
Just because you've had a journey from hell.
No, I've had a brilliant journey.
What, did the limo driver not turn up tonight?
I get the bus in. I like to mix with the common people. Don't like touching them. And the bus, I've got a splitting headache, Ben, is where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. I love you, brother.
I've got some painkillers if you want them.
Yeah, right, go on then.
Fine, I'll sort it out in a second.
Not our best link, but it's true. It's true to life, and sometimes that's all you can do.
They often say to me, you need to be more real, so I've got some... Do you want some Nurofen?
I can't take Nurofen. The medication I'm taking gives me really bad heartburn. What record's up next?
Coming some Cardigans and some Guns N' Roses. What's on... My phone's over there, it's charging, so I don't know what topics are on tonight. What's on the show this evening?
Tonight's show, we are doing weird things that excite you after my bus journey... made me feel quite fruity, and there was something else. It's gone, but you've just got a text on your phone, not from a listener.
Fantastic. Iain Lee will be here at 11. Yeah, you were right, that was not the best one tonight.
Listen, forget it, we'll Monday. We'll do it.
Live.
Batman got on my nerves. He was running me amok. He ridiculed me, calling me a bum. I whooped Batman's ass. 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 I whooped Batman's ass.
Can this show get any worse?
It's about love and life and live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
You have to be so quick on the fader there because Wesley Willis has got a very, very, very potty mouth. Not Wincy Willis, the weather girl. Wesley Willis, the singer of I Whopped Batman's Ass. Old people only tonight.
Absolute Radio.
I'm going to be lonely this Christmas.
You are starting to get on my nerves. Go Iain Lee. Wahoo!
I was describing John Lennon.
It's been a long week, but the end is in sight. If you missed yesterday's show, this is what it sounded like.
Previously on the Iain Lee Show.
you're coming through loud and clear.
I can make it erotic if it helps.
Jack potato and mint sauce.
No drama at all.
I did fall just a small bit in love with you.
You're saying that it sucks when it doesn't suck.
It's maybe slightly phallic, I don't know.
Sexually aroused by X-rays.
It's the Wookiee here.
You wanted to take some pictures of me and a couple of friends.
Hey,
You're very humorous, not humorless. You're very humorous.
You do make me sound like I'm some sort of paedophile grooming you.
Oh, sorry. I went to sleep there. I was listening to your show.
You're very, very dull. Get to the point.
You took an X-ray of my friend Dave's stomach.
Oh, yeah, now I remember them.
I'm 52. I enjoy pointing out when you're wrong, that's all.
You wanted to show us your party trick.
I know what Eloise had for dinner then.
Hello, darling. Oh,
2 factors that indicate you're a knob.
keep listening and don't forget to download the podcast.
You made it sound quite good. It was an all right show.
It was all right.
I'll give
Listening
it-
back, I thought it was quite good.
I'd give it a 5.5 out of 10, I think, in
It was
retrospect.
5 last night.
It's gone up by half.
Yeah.
Tonight's show is going to be a humdinger. It's the last age-specific show that we're probably ever going to do. Ladies' Week, by the way, happening probably the second week of September.
Yeah, the 13th. That week.
Shaping up to be a good one. We've got a lot of guests who are all giving us the sort of green light thumbs up, which means yes, I
Yeah.
think. So looking like Ladies' Week, a whole week where only ladies can call in, apart from maybe 5 or 10 minutes each show when we'll have like a man's corner. I've just decided we'll call it. Is
Man's
looking good.
corner.
Man's corner is looking. It's looking good. But this evening it's 30. No, what is it? It's 40 plus. So
Yeah.
old people can call in tonight. You've been waiting all week, chomping at the bit. But the kids have gone to bed. They're off getting hammered on I don't know what Hooch and Thunderbird in the park to either celebrate or commemorate their A-levels. Who knows? Who cares? They are way past us, old people. 40 plus this evening. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. And we have lots of things to talk about this evening as well, including what strange things excite you. And it can be sexually. It doesn't necessarily need to be, but there's no kids listening, so we can be a little bit blue this evening. But I got very excited the other day. There is a road near me in North London that has been closed down for roadworks, and it says buses on diversion. Now, this is the bus I take to get into work, and I saw this the other day, and I said to my missus, ooh, that is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that.
Bus.
I'm going to get on the bus, and it's going to take me a different route. And my wife, Fandango, knows that I'm weird and knows I genuinely... I'm quite excited by this. And I got on the bus tonight. For whatever reason, I didn't get the bus into work the last few nights. I got on the bus this evening. And I thought it was only going to take me, like, do a left, then go down one street, then come back up. So, like a little detour.
Yeah.
It took me miles away. It took me to Bounds Green. Wood means nothing to you if you don't know North London. It took me to Bounds Green, Wood Green, Alexandra Palace. It took 20 minutes... to do what I could have walked in 3 minutes. It went all the way round, then came back up Muswell Hill the other side.
It would frighten me.
It did for a while. Because it was going past bus stops where it's not meant to stop, because it's the 134. And people were flagging it, and it was just driving on. And also the bus driver was weird, because every time another bus came, I don't think he was a very confident driver.
Right.
Every time a bus came in the opposite direction, he'd stop.
And let them go.
Even if you could literally have fitted a bus through there. But so it took me all the way, and if you were following me on Twitter, I can only apologise for filling your inbox, but I was recounting everything.
Oh,
and then,
my God.
Did you
No,
see
I
them?
didn't see them.
Well, you're not following me.
Yeah, but I just don't look all the time.
We'll discuss this later. And then I was listening to my iPod, and then the beta band came on, Dr. Baker. So suddenly it became this really psychedelic, magical mystery tour with, like, weird avant-garde music. Me literally not knowing where I was going. I didn't know where I was going. It was wonderful. It was the most fun. I've had a miserable day today. I've just sat indoors, watching Jeremy Kyle on ITV2, playing Xbox, touching myself, feeling sorry for myself all
Sounds
day.
like a good day.
No, there was no fun. It was joyless touching myself. It was very joyless. But this bus journey has reinvigorated. It's filled my heart with joy and light. It was amazing. So
That is weird.
odd things that excite you. 0330 123 1215. I started following someone on Twitter. I'm not following many people. I've started to follow some people. And there's a guy, I think it's South Pole or something. And what he does is he gives out his phone number and then says, if you fancy a chat, give me a call.
Oh, that's like the yes man that Danny Wallace did.
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Did he give out his number?
Yeah, everywhere.
Vinny, Vinny beat Danny Wallace many years ago on another radio station, Verinda. There was a fad that Verinda started. If you're new to the show, Vinny is one of the regular callers. She's a young lady. And she gave out her phone number on the air. And people would phone her up and just, abuse her. Some people phoned up and talked sexy to her. And then, loads of people phoned up and gave out their phone number. It became, the thing to do. And then we had to stop because... someone had been inappropriate to a 15-year-old. It got nothing bad. It wasn't it was nothing bad. But I think bad language had been used to someone who was perhaps too young to hear the bad language. So we had to stop doing it. It wasn't Vinny, but it was. So she did it first. But yeah, he's given out his number on the Facebook. Maybe we should give him a call later on.
Yeah, let's give him a call.
I think his phone is switched off now.
Oh, how do you know that?
Well, because I'm started following him and I was reading his tweets. It's at South Pole, I think.
I know why I don't see your tweets because I go on TweetDeck.
What does that mean?
It's so I can do the show ones, but it shows me just who's mentions Iain Lee. But if you are writing stuff, unless you put at Iain Lee, I don't see them.
But you should see. But follow me.
I do follow you.
But then if you follow me, then you'd see it.
But I don't. On TweetDeck, you can't see that. You get me?
No, I don't get you. Should we phone this guy up?
Actually, maybe Absolute Iain Lee doesn't follow Iain Lee.
Follow me!
I will. I just didn't realise if I did or not.
Well,
I will.
For goodness sakes, woman, I'm going to phone this guy up. It's at South Pole. It's a brilliant idea. I won't give out the number, although I probably safely could. But I think it's switched off. But let's leave a message if it's switched on. Let's see.
I've chosen that line.
Why not?
Can't see the number.
Well, you don't need to. I've dialed it.
No, they.
Who can't?
They can't.
Who can't?
They can't.
Hi. I'm either talking to someone else or the phone's off, so leave a message.
Please leave your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, you can just hang up. If you want to re-record your message, press the hash key at any time.
Hello, at the South Pole. Lewis, I think your name is. And you're in Edinburgh, Aberdeen. My name is Iain Lee. That's Eloise.
Hello.
We're on Absolute Radio. And we're just intrigued by your slightly freaky but very exciting little project of giving out your phone number. And we just wondered who phones you and what they say to you.
We'll try calling you later.
And if we don't speak to you tonight, maybe we could give you a call on Monday after 11 and you could, I don't know if you want to come on the radio, maybe you don't. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I like it.
Wrap it up.
And well done you for doing your good work, sir. Have a good evening. There we go. What a nice, that's nice, isn't it? That's nice. I like stuff like that. That's fun. Stuff like that. People being imaginative and doing... I gave out my, I got a... I'm just getting the songs all queued up. They're not queued up for some reason. I got a new, what they call it, a ROM card, a chip, phone chip. The chip thing...
SIM.
Thank you. And got a new phone number and gave that out. And people used to phone me up and leave it. But I've lost the number now. I don't know. Not really a story, is it?
No, it's like one of my stories.
Where's your groin? Point to your groin. OK, you're pointing to your tuppence, which is where I'd expect it to be. I had to go for a blood test today at the hospital. And she said, we're going to do a blood test, and then we're going to take 2 swabs to check see if you've got MRSA. I thought, what did you say? Check if I've got MRSA. I'm going to take a swab of your floor and see if you've got MRSA. She goes, one is going to be in your nose, and one is going to be in your groin. I was thinking, oh, God. And I hadn't had a shower. And as I said, I've been playing with myself. So it could have been, that would have been, I probably made MRSA in my pants.
Oh.
So I was very, very nervous. And she goes, right, if you go into the next room, they'll do the blood test and the swabs. I'm thinking, oh, God. Did the blood test, and I didn't like I don't like needles. My wife faints if she has to see needles.
I've fainted once.
Really? I've only ever fainted once in my life, and I loved it.
Why?
Did your throat just squeak?
Yeah.
I loved it. Suddenly I was...
Why do you bring that up every time that happens? Because you know I can't burp, and that is, like, the version of it.
I was drawing the curtains, and then suddenly I was on the floor looking up, going, I'm on the floor looking up. Hey, I must have fainted. This is brilliant. Anyway, so I would think that my groin is where my is, right? So she took the swab in my nose, and then she took a swab under my armpit. The relief was palpable. I think that's the word. I don't know. But here's a medical question for you old people. Is your armpit a groin? Is it?
I would say no, it's an armpit.
I would say it's an armpit.
Stop copying me.
No, but we will both say it.
Yeah.
But she specifically said my groin.
But was it a different person that did the swabbing?
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't realise that she was going for the groin. Maybe she was like, oh, why she said the groin? I'll go for the armpit.
They're nurses, they know bodies.
But they might have different rules.
0330 123 1215. Old people only. Let's sort out this groin mystery once and for all, shall we?
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Now, I would normally go and take some of the calls. We've got a lot of calls lined up. 0330 123 1215. People phoning in to talk about whatever, really. But the next song on my playlist, I was so surprised to see it. It's such a joyous bit of kitsch. It's wonderful. Dave Edmunds, Girls Talk, get it on. Exciting stuff is happening here. Exciting stuff. This is how it happens sometimes. This is how it happens. What a great song. What a great song. Dave Edmunds and Girls Talk. What a great song. We're asking, I guess you'd call them irrational turn-ons. I got very excited because my bus was deviated by quite some way, and it made me feel very sexy. One of the Mr. Graces who works here has texted me and says, I like the bit when you go under when you went under a bridge when it's raining and it goes quiet excites me strangely. Well, that's Mr. Sylvester there. That's what gets his boat floating. 0330 123 1215. We'll take the calls in a minute. Lewis, the mobile man, has sent me a message on Twitter with his other mobile.
Oh, yay!
Should I give him a call?
Yes.
Let's give him a call and we'll get him on the air. Right, let's just... OK, hang on a second. This is exciting. This could have taken weeks of planning and preparation, and it's just happening spontaneously.
As the best things do.
As the best things do. There we go. Let's see. I hope I've got the number right here. Let's see.
That's nice that he listened to your voicemail.
Well, I don't know if he did. I think I just tweeted him. In fact, I know I did. There's me saying, I think I just tweeted him. I just tweeted him.
Liar.
Maybe he's not going to answer. Maybe he's winding me up.
Hello?
Hello, is that Lewis?
Hi, it's me.
Hey, man, it's Iain Lee. You're on the air.
Hey, Iain Lee, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing? Eloise is here as well, but ignore her.
Oh.
Hi, Eloise.
Hiya.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to talk to you.
Yeah,
she's feeling a little bit skittish. Now, Lewis, what the bloody hell are you doing, man? Are you insane?
It's, maybe a little bit. It's not my real number, though. It's like a pay-as-you-go SIM card. I'm not an idiot. I've taken inspiration from terrorists.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. So, Lewis, just you're on Twitter. Your name is @the_South_Pole.
Yeah.
Explain what you're doing.
I'm just I'm tweeting my mobile number at designated intervals and inviting strangers to come and talk to me. Give me a tag, give me a
fun.
Text, whatever.
And why are you doing it?
I'm not really sure. Just meet new people, give you a chance to have a little think, you know.
Now, I've just read, you've posted, you've written up the people who called you this evening, and you posted a little blog about it. And they all sound like they were quite nice.
Yeah, really lovely. It's the second time I've done it, and I've not had any abuse or anything yet, which is pretty good.
You know that's probably going to come, because I retweeted your number, and I've got a lot of people following me, and I've got some people who are a little bit nasty, and I was worried that a can of worms was being opened.
Yeah, it's been okay so far. I think it's inevitable that I'm going to get some abuse, but
might be more interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
It might be. The thing about abuse is because they've got your number and they come straight through to you. It would be it's kind of a pointless abuse, really. It's like when we get abuse here on the show, and surprisingly we get quite a bit. It's kind of pointless. Anyway, who called you up tonight, Lewis? Who did you have tonight?
Oh man! Oh, you caught me without my list.
List.
I've got the thing here. Hang on. You had Dan talking about turkeys.
Yeah, Dan.
Well, I love it. You've got to read this blog. It's hilarious. Then you had Abby, who's talking about she's got children coming to stay with her.
Yeah, I think they're relatives, like nieces and nephews, I think.
And how did that How did that come out? Did she just phone up and say, all right, yeah, I've got some kids coming to stay with me? How did the conversation develop?
Well, I think, because I'm posting the number on Twitter, I think that Twitter's basically a forum for people who think they've got a lot to say it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I spend most of these conversations listening rather than talking. People sort of seem like they've got stuff they want to get off their chest, like the price of turkeys or...
You're like an agony aunt.
This is genius. Viv Mondo.
Yeah.
Well, he told me how he once misspelled his own joke about the general election debates. It looks like a Kraftwerk concert.
Oh, but he misspelled Kraftwerk. If you see, it's Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk. Oh, I see. With hilarious consequences.
Well, his joke, it was like a top tweet on Twitter, but it was misspelled.
Oh, no, how embarrassing.
Yeah, it went out to hundreds to thousands of people, and he'd misspelled the joke.
Have you had any celebrities call you?
No, I haven't.
Like,
can I count this? You're a stranger. You're both strangers.
You can kind of count this. We left a little message on your answer phone, trying to get you.
Oh, really?
And I got heard of you because I'm now following Jeff Lloyd. I started following Jeff Lloyd, who's a DJ here, Absolute.
Yeah.
And he retweeted you, and it just sounded very interesting. So that's why I kind of latched on and got you on the show before he got you on the show. If he can have a bare naked lady session, we can steal Lewis from him. And then you spoke to Dustin and his wife Becky.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Becky was in the background at first. She was watching MasterChef, shouting about Christine Hamilton.
I was watching MasterChef as well. It's strange to think that Becky was shouting at you whilst that was going on. And so this is the second time you've done it. How often are you going to do this, Lewis?
I'm thinking like a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend works a lot in the evenings, and then I'm finished work. It's a thing to do, isn't it?
So is that the only reason why you're doing it? Just because you're bored in the evening?
It's a little bit like it gives me something to write about, so that's good.
That is good.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a writer? Is this what the plan is?
I'd like to be. I've just graduated uni, and I'm temping at the moment, looking for a graduate job.
You know that there is more. This is like a performance art piece, or a documentary, or a book. There's something in this. More than just you taking phone calls, Lewis. You've got to find out what it is, and make this into a huge project.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like a rip-off Dave Gorman, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, he ripped off other people. He ripped off, who's the fellow who went on the island with a fridge, which was a pointless
that's
project.
Tony Hawk, isn't it?
Tony Hawk's, yes, from Stutter Rap, which was a pointless thing. But there is definitely something in this, Lewis.
Thanks, well...
I don't know what, but I hope you can find it. Well, listen, I won't give out the phone number here. I'll let people find it on Twitter. But your Twitter name is at the South Pole.
Yeah.
And if they follow you, you'll post updates.
The SIM card isn't on all the time. Like I'll tweet when it's going to be live.
Okay. This is very, very exciting. Lewis, listen, the very best of luck. I hope you don't get any abuse. I'm sure it's inevitable, and, deal with it in a mature and sensible fashion. Or tell them to F off if you want. It's entirely up to you. But carry on doing it and have lots of fun.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, Lewis. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye.
What a nice man. Isn't he nice?
Lovely. I'd like him to be a regular caller.
Oh, he's off on his own. I love the fact he's doing it just because his girlfriend works nights.
Yeah.
Isn't that so sweet?
He's really sweet.
And she'll get home, I don't know what time she gets home, and go, what did you do tonight, darling?
Spoke to some randoms.
Spoke to some weird people about turkeys. And then I went on the radio. At the South Pole, go and follow him. What a nice man. Send him some nice messages and tell him you heard him on the radio. We'll take some phone calls after Manic Street Preachers. Go and follow him at the South Pole on Twitter. If you want to follow me, I'm at Iain Lee. It's as simple as that. But he was nice, wasn't he? Oh, what fun. What fun he's going to have on that weird adventure of giving out his phone number. Having randoms talk to him. Right, let's get on with the show, shall we? What have we got? Yes, old people, 40 plus. So old people only this evening. What strange things excite you, and where exactly is the groin? Lee is in Egham in Surrey. Good evening, Lee.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, sir.
I want to talk about music that scares the living daylights out of you.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, okay, I got off the train the other day, and I put my iPod on.
Yes.
And Eve of the War from War of the Worlds came on.
Now, I don't know which one that is.
It's the classic Richard Burton doing the no one would have believed, whatever. And then the old dun dun dun.
That is proper terrifying.
It was, and I tell you, it was dark, it was cloudy, and I kept my headphones on and I carried on walking. I thought, I'm not going to turn this off. I like this tune. I'm going to keep walking. And then I kept visualising that horrible tripod appearing on the horizon.
Oh, God. Imagine if those things actually came to Earth.
Literally, I live 2 minutes away from the station, and I just wanted to rip my headphones off because it scares the living daylights out of me.
Yeah. Well, there is a song. I think we have mentioned this before, but there is a song that I heard it as a kid, and it freaked me out. And even now, they're a good band, but this song... It just terrifies me, right? It's this. Even this sound, it's the wobbly sound in the background. It's making me... And there's like people sort of muttering, and it's all a bit weird. And then Burn starts doing this.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack.
That's not singing, sir.
You may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself...
And as a kid, I thought he was talking to me directly.
You may find yourself in a beautiful house.
Hang on.
With a beautiful wife.
With Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Say that again, Lee.
As a kid, my dad used to torment me with Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Down and and he used to pull faces. Oh, it scares the living daylights.
That's a song about dead cowboys, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. They look up at the sky and see the clouds and it forms, dead cowboys.
Dead cowboy. Imagine that. Dead cowboys, tripods and talking heads.
And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful...
And the whole thing, this is not my beautiful house. Lee, listen, excellent start. Thank you for that.
Pleasure.
Cheers, there we go. It's Lee with a scary songs that freak you out. Now, you're old people. Come on, kids. You must have one or two. Let's go to Wolfie. Hello, Wolfie.
Hey up.
Hey up.
Yeah, I'm good, guys. MK, hold me. I know you hate the football.
Yes, I hate football.
I know you do.
I
know you do. No, but the reason I rung you up,
Yes?
You're on about signs.
Signs?
Yes.
Was I on about signs?
Yes, you were at the start of the show. You were on about signs.
Sawings?
S-I-G-N-S.
S-I-G-N-S. Signs?
Yes, signposts.
Was I on about signposts? Let me just check with my producer. Hang on. Producer?
Hang on a second, Jan. Yes?
Did I mention signposts at any point?
No, but maybe he's thinking about when you're on the bus.
OK, thank you very much, Eloise, for helping us there.
Thank you, Eloise.
Thank you. So, so I didn't mention signs, but OK, yes.
Yeah, but then where I catch the X4 from Northampton back across to Milton Keynes.
Buses?
Yeah.
You're talking about buses?
Yeah, no, we're talking about signposts.
OK. But have you just mentioned a bus then?
Yeah.
You've mentioned a bus. OK, yes.
I know, yes. I should get a grand off them.
Good boy. Very good.
You knew there was.
I didn't hear what you said, but very good. Excellent.
But in Northampton,
yes.
Yeah, signs, it says no drinking. Yeah.
Oh, and that's no drinking to you, Wolfie? That's like,
nothing to do with me,
Nothing to do with me, sir. I wasn't there, Your Honour. Marvellous.
But
yes.
So the last 3 years, people keep rubbing it off.
They keep what?
It's got a little sign with about 3/4 of a pint of Guinness on it.
Right.
So I read on it. No, it says no drinking, please.
Yes.
£80 fine. Yeah, that's of the catchway.
Yes. Well, Wolfie. Yes. How old are you, Wolfie?
I'm 45 coming up.
Okay, well
you got it right the other day. 44.
44.
Well, I'm coming up 45 September the 12th.
Okay, well that's. Hey, speaking of birthdays, it's the show's first birthday in October, and we have got something. Hopefully.
Who are we? Absolute Radio.
Me and the lady sitting beyond the glass, known as Eloise.
Yep.
We have got something very special that I've been trying to do for the last 3 years here and 2 or 3 years at a radio station before this, and everyone has gone, no, you can't do it. No, it'll never work. It's too expensive. No, you can't do it. But hopefully...
Just do it.
Wolfie, we're doing it. And I'm not saying what it is, but for the birthday show, we have got something very, very special planned.
What, for me? Or you?
Not... For the listener, Wolfie, for the listener. Not you specifically.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
For the listener.
For the listener, yes. Yes. Anything else, Wolfie?
Yeah. But you know they put on the signpost, yeah.
Oh, we're back to that, are we? Okay,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. We're back to the signpost,
okay.
Yeah, in Northampton. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no drinking in public, yeah. They got half a pint of Guinness, I read underneath it.
Marvellous.
No.
You really are the new Peter
Guinness,
Ustinov.
No Guinness, you can drink everything else.
Marvellous.
But you can't drink no Guinness.
Wolfie, you really are the new Peter Ustinov / Oscar Wilde. Absolutely fantastic stories there, told in a unique and enthralling way. You should become a children's entertainer, Wolfie, and entertain the children with your stories of drinking Guinness. 0330 123 12 15 is the phone number. More of your calls coming up soon.
We are Absolute Radio. Women want us, men want us too.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
I'm supposed to play the Stereophonics, The Bartender and the Thief now. I think we've all heard that song enough, haven't we? I'm going to play the new Bare Naked Ladies single. I don't know if it's unbungled or not, but I don't care because I'm going to press this button and it's going to come out on your radio waves now. Fantastic. Bare Naked Ladies, Every Subway Car. That's the new single that's out on the 13th of September. They're going to be doing a tour here very soon. I'm going to go and see them in Cambridge. And they're coming in here. They're doing a session for Jeff. We asked for a session. We didn't get a session. They're doing a session for Jeff. But I'm allowed to sit in on the session. So that's all that matters, really. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. It's old people only this evening. 40 plus. Monday show. Download the Iain Lee Show iPhone app, because the topics for Monday's show are already up there, and we will not be giving out the topics at all on Monday's show. You can only get them by downloading the app and looking at the topics, and you can only come on the air if you want to talk about those topics.
And when you come on the air, you can't sort of say what the topic is.
We've just got
to say,
get into it.
I do this.
Yes, okay, that's how it's going to be tricky, but it'll be like a proper little secret club, so only people who have got the iPhone app will be able to take part in the show on Monday. Let's go to Paul in the Stansted. Good evening, Paul.
Hello.
Hello, Paul.
You all right?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm a bit offended, Mr. Lee.
Why is this, brother?
Well, 'cause I'm not old.
Well, how old are you?
41.
I'm afraid you are.
No, well, it's not much older than you.
Well, no, exactly. And I've always said this, Paul, and I will stick by it. Once you get to 37, you are past it. I am now past it.
No, I'm not.
Well, but listen to you. You sound wheezy. You sound out of breath. You sound like a grumpy old man. Come on, Paul.
I've always been a bit grumpy. I'm quite a happy bloke.
Well, you don't sound very happy. You phoned up to complain, for goodness sake.
I'm not complaining. It's just a bit of a criticism. That's not complaining.
I think, technically, a criticism is a complaint, isn't it? I think they're the same thing.
No.
How would you differentiate between the two?
Well, criticism is criticising something you're doing, which I'm doing now. Complaining is having a go about it, which I'm not.
Well, I would say there's very, very little difference. There is
Similar.
They're very similar to the point of being the same.
No.
One is more offensive than the other, though.
Well, but it's semantics, then. You're just arguing semantics. Paul, how would you class yourself, then, if you wouldn't class yourself as old?
Well, I don't know. I still think I'm quite a young man.
But you think that, but you're not, though.
Yeah, but I'm going to be old when I'm like Barry's age.
But the thing is, Barry doesn't think that he's old. So there's always that thing when you
know he is, though.
Well, we know he is. But listen, when you were 10 years old, right? Remember being 10 and remembering how old 41 sounded.
Yeah, but you're not a 10-year-old.
He's got you there.
No, he hasn't got me there, Eloise. Keep out of this. I was a 10-year-old, though.
Yeah, but you're not now.
Exactly. And you're not an 84-year-old, but you will be one day, God willing.
Well, that is.
Well, exactly, the way you're going, you see. But, Paul, listen, I'm sorry to upset you, but you are officially old.
Oh, all right. And the other thing about your groin.
Oh, yes. Yes, Paul. Thank you.
Well, that nurse, she probably looked at you and thought she didn't want to go anywhere near your tackle.
But, Paul, thank you very much for that. He gives with one hand, he takes with the other. Yeah, maybe it's true. You wouldn't want to swab someone's groin, would you? Oh, yeah, that can't be good. I've started watching Mad Men, which is... It kind of missed me the first time around, and BBC Two are repeating it from Series 1. And it's set in 1960 America advertising agency, and they smoke all the time. Everyone has got a fag on in every scene. There's a pregnant woman smoking. Everyone has got a fag on and drinking martinis. And there's a lovely bit where a girl goes to see her gynaecologist, and he gets her to put her feet in the stirrups. He slaps on his rubber gloves, and then he sparks up a fag before he starts having a little poke around her doodah. Wonderful! I remember being a kid and going to see my doctor, Dr. Mason, and I'm sure I remember him smoking. I definitely remember him having an ashtray on his table. I'm sure I remember him having
terrible.
a fag.
Did I ever tell you about the doctor that farted in front of me?
You may have done. It warrants a second telling. Go on.
I wanted to get my moles checked.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to go and see a moley lady.
Yeah.
And I was with my mum, and the doctor lady sat down, and then she did a proper parp, like a parp. I looked at my mum, who instantly got the giggles, and I did, and I felt so bad for her that I even said, "Oh, I sometimes feel like that."
Oh no, you made it even worse by mentioning it.
I know.
And so, did she say anything?
She just said, "Oh, excuse me," but then that made me get the giggles because she didn't laugh about it.
But I don't think doctors can laugh about it because they're doctors and they know it. When the blow off happens, they're like you and I thinking, "Oh, funny noise." They're thinking, "Oh, that's the gas from my esophagus is going through my abdomen and is passing through my anus."
Still makes me laugh even now.
Although saying that, I've got a relative who is a doctor. You're right.
I'm just thinking about how my mum just like I controlled my giggles, but she carried on.
Let it go. I've got a relative who's a doctor, like a proper doctor. He's 24, 25, and he's a doctor in a hospital. Imagine that. You're 26, are you? Right? I'm
27.
I'm 37, right? At 24, 25... He's 24. I was getting stoned, playing video games and not doing very much. This guy is saving people's lives, right? But yet he still makes jokes. He's Greek, and so English is not his first language. He still beats me at Scrabble. And he finds the word cockpit hilarious. And he's a doctor, and he finds the word cockpit hilarious. And every time you go up to him, he's go, "Have you been in the cockpit recently?" And because he has an image of a pit that is full, and he struggles with it immensely. So that if you ever have a Greek doctor, just say that to him. Now, you didn't face there. What happened?
Someone's posting on the Facebook page the topics from the iPhone app, so I've just deleted their post.
Who was it? Because they're about to get themselves blocked.
Oh, I can't remember who it was now.
Who was it?
I want to say James, but...
James Woodhead?
Yes.
I'm going to block him then.
Let me just check his picture. Can I just check his picture just to see?
I'm bloking James. I'm bloking him.
Can I just check his picture?
James Woodhead is getting bloked.
No, but it might not be him. So I just want to see his picture.
Quickly, I'm going to bloke him anyway.
Where can I find it? Where is he?
Well, he's on there. He's like the 6th, 7th post down. He's got.
Oh, can you still see what?
No.
What he wrote then? Oh.
But he's done another post, Eloise.
Oh. I can't remember the picture. Just bloke him.
Shall I bloke him?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bloke James Woodhead. That'll teach him.
I hope it's him. It might not be. Apologies.
Well, you've told me it is now, so I'm going to wait. Can someone? All right, listen. There'll be a grass on there. Kitty Golightly's back. She's been away. She'll grass up whoever it was. Kitty Golightly, answer me and answer me true. Who was it who was posting on facebook.com/Iain Lee Show the topics from the iPhone app? Because they will be bloked. Let's just click refresh and see if it's...
She might not be that quick at it.
She's quick at it. Remember, she does sex chat lines, doesn't she?
Oh, that's true.
She's going to be good with her fingers. Don't know what that means.
I'm refreshing and no one is.
I'm refreshing.
Writing.
Don't worry, there's a 7-second delay.
That's true.
Was it Trevor Cardy?
That doesn't... No, definitely not him. Does he want to get blocked, though? Because he's going the right way about it. And by saying it was me. Lucy said it was him. She remembers the picture.
James Woodhead?
Yeah.
Oh, Woodhead. Oh, he's
and
gone.
so does Kitty.
No, Woodhead has bottled it. He's bottled it. Look, he's disappeared.
What, he's deleted himself?
He's deleted himself. Well, Woodhead. Well. I tell you what. I'm going to play Katie Tunstall, then we're going to play Hunt the Woodhead.
Hunt the
Hunt the Woodhead.
That sounds a bit like Cockpit.
Very quickly, right? Lewis, who we had on the show earlier on,
Yeah.
is a genius.
Yeah.
Because someone has just posted me a link, and he's a genius, and he didn't mention this. Posted me a link to his other project he does. He leaves little positive notes hidden with like a little email address on the back. And people find them and email him. He's written one here. Make the leap. It could be amazing. Right?
Oh.
And he's he left it. I don't know where he left that. Then he's some notes in my lunch hour. I hid these notes around the local shopping mall during my lunch hour. You are an incredible person. Have a great day. Everyone thinks you look lovely today. You have a beautiful smile. You don't ever need to worry. You are perfect. There we go.
Sweet.
Where's this one? Someone else found a friendly message, one which I tucked behind a poster in the vestibule of a coffee shop called Kilau last week. And it's just, the message says, you're the best. And the email that he's received is, it's not an incredible, fantastical story, but a nice one nonetheless. I found one of your messages. I found it in the door of the coffee shop when I was leaving after a catch-up lunch with some old friends. The note stared me in the face, so I nabbed it and chucked it in my pocket. It has spent a week floating around from my pocket to my handbag with a mental note attached. Every time it changed location, it got a bit more crumpled and gained character and some unique traits. Every time I've seen it, it's given me a smile. So I offer you a gracious thank you, and will do every time I see the note, which I've now stuck to a photo frame on my bedside table.
That is so lovely.
Lewis is a genius. I wish he were my friend.
We are Absolute Radio. Women want us, men want us too.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Wait, let me get...
Pick it up. Take me back home. There's nothing fair in this world.
Nothing safe in this world. There is nothing sure in this world. Yeah.
And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again.
Oh.
It's a nice day for a white
wedding. Yo.
Nice day
for a
start again. It's a nice day
to
start again. Nice day to start again.
Carry on. I'll stop and go. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, you're the only one. Hey, little sister, you're the super. Hey, little sister, who's the one you want? Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey, little sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, who's the only one? I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. Yeah, it's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Take me back home. Yo! And there's nothing fair in this world. There's nothing safe in this world, and there's nothing sure in this world, and there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something, start again, come again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. No! That's it.
La la la. Sorry, I've just got to send an email to someone that. Dear, we'll do that in a minute. Right, Tony's in Barking. Hello, Tony.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
I thank you. And I'm 41. And I feel like 26.
What year were you born?
68.
Well, okay. Does that make you 41? I suppose it probably does. Yes, it does. Okay, well done. Yes, good work.
Yes, and the thing is, I've got a couple of things that more, mate.
Tony, hang on a second. You say you feel like you're 26, but you couldn't do the things a 26-year-old could do, though, could you?
No, but people when I go out shopping, they say that I look 26.
Chopping or shopping?
Shopping.
Shopping, okay. I got worried there for a second. I thought maybe we have an axe murderer on the show, and there are Ofcom rules that prevent me from allowing that to happen.
Yeah, and there's a couple of things, mate. Right?
Yes.
You know when you have your birthday show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you let listeners choose the music?
Right.
And also play this song Eloise on your show. For Eloise, of course, isn't it?
Well, it's a good idea. The thing is, I'm not allowed to choose the music, so there's no way I'm going to let the listeners choose the music.
You should do.
Why? Why should we let them choose it?
Because you know what? Do you know what it is, right?
Yeah, go on.
If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have a show.
Well, no. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, I know, but
exactly.
If we never rang you, if we never rang you up, you wouldn't be on the air now, would you?
Do you want me to do? Hey, listen, that sounds like fighting talk. I can easily do a show without any callers whatsoever.
You can't. I don't think you could.
Excuse me?
I don't think you could.
We've done it.
We have done it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Eloise. Well done for reminding me. Yeah, yes, Tony. Thank you, Eloise. Yes, we have done it. Oh, it was a few months ago.
Oh, because I don't know, because you know what? I've only started listening to your show in the last month or so.
Oh, here we go. Out come the excuses, Tony. Come on. Out come the excuses.
Because I'm one of your new listeners, aren't I?
The excuses. Out come the excuses. Tony, I accept your apology. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'll continue listening for as long as you're on the air.
Sorry, go on.
I'll continue listening for as long as you're on the air.
Okay, well, things are going very, very well. Doubled the listeners in the last 3 months. Contract runs out in a few weeks. I think there's a strong chance it's going to be renewed, Tony, so we could be here for another year.
Yeah, and you've doubled it, because I'm another listener, so you've got 2 now.
There we go. He's a cheeky sod, isn't he? Hey, thank you, Tony. Let's go to Steve in Clapham. Good evening, Steve. Hello, Steve. Hello, Steve. Steve's in Clapham.
Good evening.
Hello, Steve. Yes, you're in Clapham.
I apologise for the iPhone 4's crapness.
Oh, did you nudge the mute button?
With my ear, with my big
man.
ear.
Well, you can do it on the iPhone 3. It's rubbish, isn't it? I've done that before, where you're talking to someone, and then they're going, hello. You go, I'm here. Hello, and you've nudged the mute button.
You look away from the phone. You either press the mute button or you press the speaker button with your ear.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
I did something the other day. I was on the bus talking to my good friend Iain Watkins, Watco, and we were chatting.
Mansfield, 103.2.
That's the fella. He's a good lad. I'm a big fan of his work. And we were chatting on the phone, and I was doing quite a long sentence, right? So I was talking for a bit, there wasn't room for him to come back and say anything. So I was chatting, and then I finished the sentence, and there was a long pause. I thought, oh, he's being very thoughtful and is pondering what I've just said. And then I looked at the phone, and I realised I'd lost the signal. But if I'd have acknowledged that, I was on a bus, and there are people on the bus. If I'd have acknowledged that, then everyone on the bus would have known that for the last 30 seconds, minute or so, I was talking to myself. So what I did, right, was I pretended that I was listening to his response.
You carried it on.
I carried the conversation on.
I've done it.
Oh, man!
can.
But it's brilliant. You do it all the time. You walk into a pub, you carry it on.
Yeah.
You walk,
Oh, do you do it? Do you do?
Answer it.
Yeah, do you do
answer
it?
the phone? There's no one there. You carry it on.
Do you do it when you go? I do it when I go into. If I'm meeting someone in a pub or a restaurant and I'm a bit nervous about going in, I will pretend I'm on the phone doing a phone conversation.
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, Steve, do you know what? They've made me feel human and normal, which is great.
Well, you're not. So.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It's gone badly, isn't it?
I'd like to offer two things.
Oh yes. Is one of them your body?
Oh, you wouldn't want that, Jesus Christ!
Steady. I'm up for anything these days, Steve.
No,
if it's got a spine, I'll have it. It's gone a bit tense again, isn't it?
Well, anyway.
Yes.
Moving on. Are you still looking for songs that are really short?
Oh, we were going to do that tonight, weren't we? Hello, Steve. Steve, you've hit the mute button again.
I'll put you on hold there. I've done it again. Can you believe that? I offered you a subject and I put it on hold.
I heard the little click as it went. And I thought,
I'm not gonna move the phone. I'm not gonna move it.
The iPhone 4, is it any good, or is it?
Oh, it's pony, man. It's rubbish.
Really?
No, it's all right. It looks good and it feels good, but if you move it away from your head, it just completely backfires.
Yeah.
Do you still want songs that are really short?
Yes. Go on, short songs, please.
Elizabeth, my dear, Stone Roses, 59 seconds.
59 seconds. We're under a minute already, Stephen. Thank you for that.
Okay, I'm still going.
Yeah. All right. You could hear me do we're wrapping up the phone conversation voice. But we're still going. Okay, we're on.
I've heard it too many times. Okay.
Yes.
Rolling quiz.
Yes.
I've got a good question, but I don't know your question, so hit me.
Well, do you know what? We haven't got any questions tonight.
Oh.
Let me think of one.
Are we not doing it anymore? Or?
Well, do you know what? The first two nights, we got an amazing response on the rolling quiz. Last night, we had no response.
He didn't really. I'm a podcast listener normally.
Well, okay, amazing response. We had a few calls.
You're only saying that to make Eloise feel bad. Eloise, the response wasn't that great.
It was better. Right, all right. The response, it was all right on Monday and Tuesday. It was very poor yesterday. Very poor.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what's your question? And if I can answer it, then you're banned for a week.
Okay, the big, tall building next to the Houses of Parliament with you can tell the time by it. What is the clock called?
Okay, so you want to know what is the clock called, or what is what's the clock, or what's the building?
Well, the building and the clock have got the same name, because what you're trying to do... you're very clever, Ian.
What?
But what is the clock called?
So you want me to tell you...
I want only you, to tell me what the clock's called.
What do you mean you want only me to tell you?
Because I know you don't know it.
What do you mean I don't know it?
You don't know it.
What do you mean I don't know it?
Well, I mean, you don't... I mean, all the time you're delaying, you're Googling...
I know it. I know it's not Big Ben.
Oh, yeah, but it's a double-headed question.
But I know it's not Big Ben.
Yeah, but it's a double-headed one, because if you come back with
it's the Great Clock of Westminster.
Oh, rubbish! Come on.
What? Well, what is it then? It's the clock tower.
It's St Stephen's clock tower.
Right, but it's not. And the bell is Big Ben.
Okay, the bell is Big Ben.
Thank you.
The metal that was left over from making the bell for Big Ben.
Where's this going now? This is going to turn into a lecture.
Honestly, trust me, the metal that was left over from making Big Ben, the bell inside St Stephen's clock tower, is where?
But what's that question got to do with the other question that I got right?
It's a double header. It's like if you stumble across YouTube and you're looking to knock one out and you get a double header.
Okay, right. So
you quit it, isn't it?
So hang on a minute. So what is the Jesus? What is the actual question now?
The metal that was left over from making Big Ben, the bell inside St Stephen's clock tower, is where?
The bell...
That's the question.
So it's where? What is the question?
Oh. Big Ben...
Right.
...is the bell inside St Stephen's clock tower.
Yes.
When they made the bell... there was some metal left over. It's factual, Ian. It's factual. Come on. There was some metal left over.
Yes.
What did it make, and where is it?
Oh, I can't find it on Wikipedia.
If you could word that any better.
Go on, what? Go on then, tell me.
It's the bells in St Paul's Cathedral.
Oh, you're such a knob.
We are Absolute Radio, now with a cooler, smoother taste.
Absolute Radio.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
A good show tonight, good calls. Interesting stuff with At the South Pole. And some quite good music as well. Let's go to Sam in Thornton Heath. Good evening, Sam.
Hello.
Hello, Sam. How old are you, Sam?
I don't want to say.
Well, you have to say it.
Enough.
Well, how
Old
old?
enough.
How old?
40s.
40s. No, the naughty 40s, someone might say.
Well, some people say life begins at 40.
They do,
Others
but that's
say
old
it's
people.
Start of your physical decline.
Sorry, Eloise, could you type just a little bit quieter?
I'm typing out podcast info. Do you want to turn me down for a bit?
No.
Well, you're going to have to cope with this then.
Hello?
Hello, Sam.
Yeah, so, well, anyway, I'm over 45, believe it or not.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
Why? I found it.
Yeah, you do.
No, well, I'm not normally like this. So it's midnight, after midnight.
Stop typing like that!
Turn me down!
Do soft typing! It's nearly the end of the show. You're part of the end of the show. Do soft
That's
typing!
why I'm writing it, because it is in the show. Normally I'd be up by this point.
Soft typing! Sam, please.
Yeah, but I used to
Sam,
watch.
please! Can you not hear? I'm having a production meeting.
Okay, sorry.
Eloise, soft.
I'm not listening to you now.
Softly typing. Robbie's got soft fingers. I didn't hear him typing, but he used them.
Turn me
on
down, you're not even talking to me.
Yes, Sam.
Yeah, the thing is, I went to the Lloyd Park Festival and the Dam played, and they played Eloise, and I was thinking of Eloise.
The Dam played with Eloise? She would probably have loved
They sang
that.
the song Eloise.
Oh, did they? Well, yeah, and it made you think of Eloise?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I thought she sounds nice. You know, nice, lively personality, nice. When she speaks to me, she's very friendly and kind. That's what I thought.
Okay, so it's dirty 30s, naughty 40s, flirty 50s.
Oh.
No, sexy 60s.
Oh, no.
And I don't know what the 70s. I guess there's sexy 70s, horny 80s, nasty 90s. I wonder who the oldest person ever to have sex is.
You know what? You said things so exciting. You know when I used to watch University Challenge with my sister.
Oh yeah.
And she always thought she was cleverer than me because she went to a better university.
Oh, did you go? You didn't go to university, did you?
No, I went to a new one. They were former polys. And
I went to my university was a poly just 2 years prior to me being there.
But it was lucky because in the final year it changed. So on the certificate I didn't get poly written on it.
No.
But she was right. She went to top uni.
Yeah.
And so I used to watch University Challenge. And she always thought she was like cleverer than me and better than me. But I always used to get the answers more. I used to get more right than her.
Yes.
So she gave up on watching it. She just gave up.
That's a story.
Another thing that excites me is my little nephews and nieces. You know when you tell them something new, and they look so happy to be told it. Like I told my nephews and nieces the other week. Was it this week? Last week?
I don't know.
On Thursday, you know the shooting stars. I said I saw shooting stars, and my niece was like so excited, and she thought, really? Oh, I want to see them. I want to see shooting stars. I said,
it's not as good now. I don't think they're as funny as they used to be.
No, not that program. I mean the ones in the skies.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So, so she was saying, "Oh, I want to see those."
Yeah.
And guess what? Once I saw a double rainbow, and I told my niece, and They love it when you tell them things like that. Like,
Sam, they may do. I'm not so sure that the listeners to this show do, if I'm completely honest. 03301 23 12 15 is the phone number. 40 and plus this evening. 40 plus. Old people calling in this evening. Don't forget to download the Iain Lee Show iPhone app. You can get it by going to the App Store, typing in Iain Lee. You can go to the Absolute Radio page on the App Store, or you can get it on iTunes, I think. I don't really know, but it works on the iPhone and the touch and the pad and all of those things. It's free. And you can interact with the show because I post the topics up there sometimes when I can remember. We do votes and things on there. There's 6 Easter eggs to be found, and it's free. Did I mention that? Also, don't forget, if you've missed any of the shows this week, or you're new to the show, and you like what you've heard so far, you can download the podcast. The podcasts are free of the music, the ads, the travel and the news. It's just me, Eloise, and the phone calls. You can get those from iTunes as well. Or you can go to absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee and get details there. Let's go to Andrew's in West Yorkshire. Good evening, Andrew.
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
I'm all right. 30 minutes to go.
I genuinely mean that as well. I know you don't like that question, but I mean it.
I'm in a good mood this evening. I've had a bit of a crappy day, if I'm honest, Andrew, and I've been a bit miserable all day, but I've enjoyed the show this evening, so that's something.
I'll be your bad day. Do you know where I've been today?
Go on.
A funeral.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay. So guess how old I am?
47. Am I right?
Well, no, way out.
Oh, really?
Do I really sound 47 though?
Yeah. Well, how old are you?
Well, no, I'm going to tell you because I believe I've just heard that you've got some sort of special age range.
Andrew, are you telling me you are under 40 years old?
I'm a podcaster, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, well, you're welcome to the show. As you know, it's 40 plus this evening, so you're more than welcome to be on the show.
Okay, well, the first thing was to ring, and you're always very good at guessing people's ages.
Well, no. Now, you've thrown a Spaniard in the works, because I could guess your age if you had phoned on a normal evening, but I know you're playing naughty buggers, so...
I'm not really... Well, okay, right, okay. I did, to be honest with you, my primary...
28.
Teacher... Thank you very much, Iain.
35.
In between the two.
32.
Unbelievable. Thank you very much.
How does he do it?
Spot on.
But you're not allowed on the air then. Listen, I'm going to let you stay on because I know your wife wants to sing to me, and she's over 40, isn't she?
No, it was... well, yes, it was my kind of stepdaughter. What? I've introduced They Might Be Giants to her.
Oh, really? How old is she?
She's 7.
Oh, well, listen, okay, is she going to sing me a They Might Be Giants song?
She won't, she's gone shy.
Oh, Andrew, this call is turning into what I believe the kids would call a fail.
Maybe, last chance to sing it. No, she's not having it.
Can't you like, drag her, grab her by the hair and pull her and make her do it?
I'm kind of a stepdad, not an actual dad.
Well, that means you're allowed to do that, Andrew, because that's
what they... No, I can't do it. She's not having it. She's not having it. She's not having it.
Andrew,
Dr. Worm is her new favourite song, and it's because of me.
Listen, if you get her to phone up next week and sing Dr. Worm, and we'll try and send her some stuff.
What phase through ages are you having next week?
We're having no fades to ages. Next week, anyone can phone in next week.
Okay, well, I've been to a funeral, so I can excuse myself.
I'm laughing because he's been to a funeral and he's played some happy music.
I have been to a funeral. Would you like to hear a swanny whistle?
Yes, please.
That's so random.
Andrew, you didn't used to call me up as Darth Vader, did you?
No, I didn't. I called you up and sang a football song with you once.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Okay, bye-bye.
He's crazy.
He was fun. I wish he'd called on a night when we could have sat down and discussed things properly, but I had to let him go because he was too young for the show. Hang on a second. Verinda?
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
50.
50?
Yeah.
And what year were you born?
1960.
Oh, in that case, you're welcome to the show. Sorry, I thought you were younger than that. Vinny, what can I do for you?
People mistake me for being 22, but I'm actually 50.
Okay, well, that must be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what I want to talk about is your Facebook, thing for the show.
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to get rid of it.
Why is that?
Because right now, people are calling me a knob. I'm But she's right now. Because
no, they're not.
Yes, they are, because I told you in to get rid of it. So any second now, I'm going to get...
You'll just pretend... You'll just going in the same argument that Will kid did yesterday. And then, get this right, Will phoned up and said, I bet they're all calling me a knob on there. And then he went on Facebook and started having a go at everybody. Vinny, are you surprised that I remember a conversation from yesterday? Oh, no, hang on. Lee Jackman is calling you that. Trevor's being very rude about your size. Yeah, no, you're right. They're all picking on you, Vinny.
There you go. Anyway, so another thing I want to talk about is...
You can hit... Haven't they got a panic button on Facebook now you can hit?
Have they?
Yeah, it's only for pedos, isn't it?
Not for the pedos, probably for the people.
It's the pedos there. I can't find any young people. Hit the panic button. What's going on? Verinda, what's the other point you'd like to make before I play a record? Because you really are getting on my nerves.
Did you see the A-levels kids getting a boner?
Oh, I must have missed that.
Well, my days are rolling stones.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I know what's to come.
Okay, very quickly, someone has just emailed me that they've put up some Frank Sidebottom signed programmes on eBay, and the money goes to Great Ormond Street. So if you go to eBay, and if you type... They're a little bit hard to find, but if you type in Frank Sidebottom Timperley, and you're looking for the Frank Sidebottom signed Timperley programmes, they're £5 at the moment. That's got to be worth a punt, hasn't it? And the money goes to Great Ormond Street, so that's well worth... having a little bid on. Right, we've got 3 more calls. Mark Crosby's on at 1 o'clock. Let's go to Pammy the Cougar. Good evening, Pammy.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Hey, you know you're on the iPhone app, don't you?
I know, but I haven't got an iPhone, and my daughter hasn't got an iPhone either, so I haven't had the pleasure of playing with it.
You're an Easter egg. This is it. Not everyone can find you, but here you are.
I'm a cougar.
That's it. You're an Easter egg.
I don't even know what to do with it. I wouldn't have a clue, Ian.
Well, there we go, I'm afraid. But you're
and may
right.
I say, I liked it earlier when you all went a bit, cranky, and you barred that James, bloked him.
Oh yeah, from the Facebook.
Yeah,
for being
it
an
reminded
idiot.
me
Yes.
very much
Yes.
with you bloking people like you being a pub landlord and barring idiots.
I can do that. That's maybe the way to think of the show as my pub.
Yes,
and I'm kicking
and then
people
all
out.
they can do is look longingly through the window and they can't join in.
Yeah, that'll learn them, wouldn't it? Yeah, losers.
You've got some really cool listeners. I met a big fan of yours. I don't know if you can remember him. It's Raymond from Biggin Hill. Ray from Biggin Hill? He wannabe DJ.
Oh, how did you meet him?
At a mini music festival in Kent for charity on Saturday, and he was a sweetie.
He used to keep inviting me to his birthday party, I seem to remember.
He probably will still.
Yeah, I don't think I've spoken to him for a long time. Yes, I remember him. Was his name Ray? I thought it was something different.
Raymond from Biggin Hill.
I know exactly who you mean. What a lovely chap.
He's a lovely, sweet chap. And you shouldn't be having Vinny and all these youngsters on.
Vinny claims to be 50 years old, Pammy, and he knew what year he would have been born, so I have to go with that.
Oh, God.
How old are you?
I'm 43. I'm 44 in September.
You sound so much older.
Ian, you've met me and you know that's not the case.
And you look even older than you sound.
You poo.
You got great knockers, though.
You know, shut up, Ian.
Yes, sorry, go on.
About my bazookas.
Yes.
One of the nice things, I know you catch the bus a lot, but I don't.
Yes.
But one of the favourite things I used to like when I was a bus person was sitting upstairs on the double-decker bus at the front.
At the front, that's what I do. I always do
know,
that.
When the tree comes at you. When the tree branch hits it, I love that bit.
It's like riding a fairground ride. And if you're at the top, it kind of sways a bit at the top as well. It's a bit dangerous. Very low centre of gravity, double-decker buses. So the odds of them tipping over, very slim. But it could still happen if you rock it.
Very slim, but it can still happen,
It could still happen.
If they mount a curb, I think it's a problem.
I wouldn't want to mount a curb. I always get the bus when I can. Partly because I'm quite tight and I don't like spending much money. And I kind of enjoy it. Put my iPod on, look at all the weirdos.
Don't you want to try one of Boris's bikes?
I'm tempted by the bike scheme.
I am too.
Very
but you've got to pay £45 for your plastic key thing.
But that's for a year.
Yes, for a year, yes.
That's not bad.
But if you don't push it into the locking mechanism and someone else takes it, you get the bill.
Well, then, do you know what you need to do, Pammy?
Push the thing in the hole.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Steady on. But I'm very tempted by it. It's kind of taken off better than I thought, and I keep seeing these bikes. I've been doing a lot of stuff in London where I've got to get from one side of London to the other, and, I've got the time to take a leisurely cycle. But the bikes do look a bit crap.
Oh, they look a bit like special needs, don't they?
They're very, very chunky, those bikes.
They
very
are chunky,
yes.
They are chunky.
But I'm tempted by it, very tempted.
Yeah, me too. I fancy having a go, but I don't fancy wearing trousers to have to get on one. I don't.
Oh, no, wear a short skirt, Pammy. Give all the cabbies a little thrill.
Oh, no, Ian.
Let them see your wallaby.
I'm far too ladylike to wear a short
Let
skirt.
them see your koala bear.
Oh, you're terrible.
Sucking on a eucalyptus.
Anyway, this has been a really good night, and I hope I'm going to be able to come on when you do the Ladies' Week.
Oh, well, Ladies' Week, it's going to be happening in September, hopefully.
Good. Near my birthday, I qualify for that.
OK, well, then there you go. Well
operation.
Done. Just. Pammy, thank you for that. Let's go to Chris in Battersea. Hello, Chris.
Yeah, hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you very much.
Good. I got a couple of questions for you.
You sound tired. Long day?
6:30, 6:45.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
You sound depressed as well. Are you all right? What's wrong?
I don't know, Ian.
It's the life just getting on top of you.
It's not that. It's just too many decisions when you get to our age. What are you, 38, 39?
37.
I'm 41 years old. You got to decide when you want to have a shave your ears, shave your nose.
Oh, the state of my nose in the last 6 months, it's unbelievable.
Have you done it yet? Have you done it?
Well, I've kind of plucked them, but that's the most painful thing you can do.
Don't pluck it.
He said pluck it, don't worry, we're safe. It's the most painful thing you can do. So what else is there to do, though? What, get nail scissors?
No, I've got this wicked little thing.
Not the little trimmer?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm not buying one of them. That is admitting defeat.
Oh, it's £12. Made by a company beginning with a P. You stick it up there, you twist it around. You can do your eyebrows as well.
No, that is...
Oh, it's wicked. No. You've got to do it.
That is not happening.
You've got to do it.
Chris, I'm feeling depressed now. You're bringing everyone down.
Why?
Just because you got, I've had a very depressing day today, right? And then I've come in and the show's been full of life and vigour and vim, and now it's all going down again now.
So you haven't got work tomorrow, have you? You're all right.
I got the weekend. My weekend starts in 9 minutes and 40 seconds.
I'm telling you, you got a 3-day weekend, man.
3-day weekend.
We're all jealous of you.
You should be.
Of your lifestyle.
I've got a beautiful wife, got a beautiful baby. I'm living the dream.
Well, I've not seen your wife. I've not seen your baby, but
take my word for it. I am batting out of my league with my missus.
Well, fair play to you. You're an ugly fella, but you're funny.
Well, and that
gets. You've got to use that.
Whatever it takes.
Exactly.
By any means necessary.
I'm the same.
Well, except you're ugly and you're not funny and you're miserable. So.
Oh God.
Anyway, Chris, was there a point to this call apart from making everyone feel suicidal?
Well, we are quite miserable as well. Come on.
Oh well, no, I'm a depressive. I'll hold my hand up.
Are you on tablets?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which ones?
We don't need to know which ones I'm on.
Come on.
Well, which ones are you on?
I don't want to share it.
There you go, you see, I don't want to share it either. It's only been a few weeks, it made me feel a bit ill at the moment. But anyway, let's not dwell on those matters.
Are they helping? They're not helping, no.
It's too early,
They don't help.
Too early.
They don't help.
They've helped in the past and they will help again. It's too early, though. It's just making me feel a bit sick at the moment. Anyway.
Listen, okay, do Dancing on Ice. Just do it.
Well, they've not asked me this year. The one year that I'm kind of thinking... Well, apparently they've asked Eloise, who's the DJ who got my hoodies in the house? Westwood, yeah. Tim Westwood's a bit...
all week.
He's been offered £50,000 to do it.
Yeah, he'd get a shot. He keeps getting a shot, though, doesn't he?
He did get a shot, didn't he, a few years ago? He's a nice lad, Tim Westwood. I met him. He's a very nice bloke. He's about 55 now.
He's not that old.
He's in his 50s.
He's older than you, that's definitely...
He's honestly, Westwood is in his 50s. He is, isn't he? He's about 52, 53. He's a very nice bloke. We've got the same hairdresser.
Does he talk like in real life?
He's a vicar's son, isn't he?
Same hairdresser as who? You?
Yes.
Does he talk
You've got the old comb over still.
in real life?
I'm trying to talk to Chris, Eloise.
Intrigued.
You've still got the comb over. You haven't got the same hairdresser as anybody, except for... Max Bygraves or someone.
What are you talking about? Anyway, they've not asked me to do Dancing on Ice this year. The one year that I might consider doing it, they've not asked.
Oh, they've asked me.
Anyway, listen, hurry up, because I want to get to Liam, who's in Liverpool. Liam, turn your radio off.
I have done, mate.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm all right.
You're right, Ian.
Chris, I think we finished with you now.
Well, he's full of spunk, isn't he? You better off talking to him.
Well, we will do then. I don't know if that's a true story or not, but anyway, Liam.
Hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Marvellous.
How are you?
I'm not so bad. Listen, you were saying before about age.
Yes.
And you were saying before about how old you feel. And...
Yeah, we've only got 2 minutes left, Liam,
right.
so the big gaps you're leaving between words...
You could work a 21-year-old.
You what, sorry?
You could work a 21-year-old, or, they said another, a 21-year-old couldn't work as hard as I work, and I'm 48, coming 49 years of age. Now, I started off in the deep-sea fishing industry at the age of 14, drift netting at the age of 12 in Donegal, Lough Foyle.
Liam, can I interrupt and ask you a question?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
What I'm talking about, working people. You actually asked about your age. As I say, I'm 48, 49. Now, you said about if a 21-year-old, you've got the mind of a 21-year-old. I've got the mind of a 17-year-old. And I could work a 17-year-old or a 47-year-old right through the ages. And yourself. Should it be construction? Should it be on fishing boats? And I could actually do that. Because I worked from the ground up. Yourself sits in a radio station and you condescend down on top of people. And I'll tell you what, you're on more money than I would ever make in maybe 2 years, never mind a year. So what do you have to say about that?
Thank you, Eloise. Have a nice weekend. Mark's up next. Bye-bye.
Roll away your stone, I'll roll away mine.